Hello, and welcome to another episode of Project 2JZ28. Latest and greatest on the Camaro, we got no ECU. It is shipped off to Haltech for them to inspect. So we'll see what they have to say. Hopefully they can find something definitive wrong with the ECU, and hopefully that will be the culprit of why we have Camaro 2J issues. In the meantime, because we have time, there are so many just little things with this car that I have just been itching to do. Some of it will be probably more of a long-term project to get done, just little stuff. Other of it I can do in the meantime, like today. So one thing that has bothered me on a personal level of getting all these little things taken care of, or where I would be happy with them on the inside of the Camaro, is we'll come in this thing. Hard to get in the car when it's put it on my lift. We've got like little stuff in the car. This is the original 1995, came with my Camaro. Window and door lock and window switch panel. The tabs here are ancient now as the car is aging, and the plastic on it just gets brittle and it breaks, and it's just always been kind of laying in here. You can see it's just not ever wanting to seal down good. So I bought some new ones. So Hawk's 3rd Gen is an amazing company that has remade a lot of the old stuff. There are so few companies anymore making stuff still for this old car, but thank goodness for them. So we're going to install some new locks today on both sides, because you can see this guy is not in too good shape either. I've even got some glue in there I've tried to glue down over time, and it's just annoying. Look, it's a lot of these little things that just make the car where I want it to be. Overall, the big picture is yes, I got to get it running. I got to get whatever's going on with it fixed to drive the car. However, it's these little things like this that make such a huge difference to me. And you know, the car is different from an ancient car that's just kind of fallen apart versus an old car that people can look at and appreciate and still look like, hey, that thing's still in really, really good shape. And it's all these little things that add up to keep it in really good shape. So it's part of car care, and so I can sleep better at night. I'm gonna start fixing them today. Fortunately, these aren't too terribly hard to get off. And you can just see just some of the age on these things. It's just the plastics mostly. They're brittle, and to be fair, I've had this door panel on and off I don't know how many times. Replacing window motors are known to go faulty. I've had this off to paint it, this off to recover it. I mean, the car just needs maintenance over time, and taking these on and off over time with this old and weathering plastic, it's just you know, this is the result of them, unfortunately. But we have new parts. Fortunately, noticed over time all the people I've had help me work on the Camaro. Look, I've got some people that are honestly just way better than I am on working stuff, but it's good to learn, it's good to do stuff yourself, and this is something that I'm pretty confident that even I can't screw up. It's just about as basic as it gets of just popping stuff off and popping stuff back on. So once we've got everything in place and looking good at the back, we'll tuck the wires back in, and then they should just clip into place. And yeah. Oh ho ho ho, man. Oh, so much better. So much better. Oh, and all the switches. It's awesome. Let's verify that they work still. Yes. Money. Awesome. One side down, one to go. just like the other side. It's pretty basic here. This one's a little bit easier without the mirror. Pretty straightforward. Let's plug it back in. I had some glue on this earlier to try and hold my old one back in. I've got it cleaned off the best I can, but then done. Pretty easy. Just snaps back in, and when you got a good unit, it doesn't want to pop out. Nice having that done. The little things in life, they can make all the difference. So, test this guy. Yes. No. Well, window up, window not down. Great. That's why we test them. Seems like I just had a loose wire there. Now it seems to work good. So one of the things that I have had many of in the car for whatever reason is shifter knobs. I've gone with a plethora of different custom ones. This one's pretty cool. It's got my Call 911 Z28 in it. The problem is, if you look close, there's no backing on it, so it goes through. And this is kind of my own fault. Usually there's a stopper on here that'll stop it from twisting at a certain point, and it'll stop it from going any further. I've had some of those, but they would just penetrate through. So the key to that really is perhaps getting something bigger. This unit you can slide over top, you can put little setting screws in, lock it in place, and then it's only going to screw itself so far on, and then you're set. It's not going to keep penetrating through the shift knob up and break it on the inside. This time I decided just to go with something a little more custom and classic, just the standard Camaro. So once you've test fitted everything, you know about so many threads, the height, that's when it's probably a good idea to go ahead and set your set screws. Once you've done that, it's pretty simple. Just gonna slide the shifter knob back to the top, and you'll be able to plug it and play. There you go. After replacing these guys, we got the new shifter ball in that's not broken. And it may not seem like much, but sometimes it is the little things that can make all the difference in making this feel just a little bit better. And why not take advantage of the downtime we have while we're getting the ECU figured out, then do the little things now. Thanks for joining us. Until next time.